How would you recommend learning a new agent before submitting a viable VOD for review? Watch like at least 3 or 4 pro VODs on that agent on a certain map that you're trying to learn first. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join my official Discord over at discord.gg/woohoojin. Here you can enter free raffles to win free VOD review live on stream. You can also support me with a premium membership, which unlocks access to private VCT restreams, professional player analysis, shared professional strategy channels, and much more. Enjoy the video. EU, Cypher, Ascendant, Manny, Cypher, literal one trick. So can you tell me what your goal is on Haven on offense, Manny? What's the mini game? So on Haven, there's 3 bomb sites. This much is intuitive. The defenders have 5 dudes. And you know what 5 and 3 have? They have a special property. The defenders can't put 2 dudes on each bomb site. Doesn't work. That's 6 dudes. One of these sites has to have 1 or fewer players. For one of these sites not to have 1 or 0 dudes on it. So for example, let's say we see 3 C. Well, that means there's absolutely only 1 B or 1 A. 1 or 0 on B and A. So hitting B or A in this scenario is a win of the mini game. If we could hit it right after we saw 3C. Okay. So when we're playing Haven, we generally spread our team out more. On pistol round, it's all right to rush. But most of the time, we're going to spread out more and try to collect info on how the enemy team's playing. Minigame fail. There were 3 here. 3 here. 3, 4. The Sage slowed us. Our rush was too slow. Okay. So if we're going to rush A, we don't have time to open our cam 3 times like this. Okay. We're giving the defenders time to rotate. We can't do that. We needed a buddy short. We can't push short alone. We got to plow through. That first cam is okay. You cam and you check for like early rush, but then it's go time. It's go time. It's go time. Go time. Right. You got to get up here real fast. Let's see how fast I can get up there with the timer and pause. Our bunny hops. We're getting warm.
Where are you?
All right, right up against the barrier. We're ready to go. I don't know the hotkey for this. Is it this? Chilling. Like 129 with the homie. That was like, look where I am. I'm hecking here. This jet is already dead to me because she wasn't ready for me to be that far up. And you know what happens when I'm there? They probably are just now coming out CT. We're probably chilling. And here he is coming out CT. But where are we? We're too far back. We're too far back. Might get swinged while you're jumping up with night. Yeah, maybe. I don't make plays that are 100% safe. I'm happy with 95% safe. Yeah, so on Haven, there's no time to play slow on pistol if we're 5 stacked. Because we're all starting around here. If we play slow and they hold us back and they win the minigame, let's say they have 3 on A, and we all started here, we can't rotate because there's a million rat angles that I'm sure you've always died to. Raise your hand in chat if you've tried to push A, gotten smoked off, couldn't go, went to leave, and then you died to one of these 17 angles. That one, this one, 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 that one, this one. You know what I'm saying? Raise your hand if you've watched VCT and you've seen a Haven player on offense crouch and spawn like this while his team hit A. Now you know why, okay? What the heck? That's the fastest Cypher cam tag I've ever seen. Did you see that? What the hell? Cypher main. Cypher main. No, this is unsanctioned. That's ridiculous. There's no way you ran and grabbed that. There's no way. That risk is too high. You should die there. Formation's all right. We're not contesting any of this, which is not the best. This is too passive. You're giving too much space, I would argue. You're also just asking to get shot by this guy. You know what I'm saying? We don't have control of that.
Hey, pushing.
You're so lucky. They even flanked out. Look at that. She just didn't shoot you. You see? You just killed yourself. Who should be sticking together? Who should be holding extremities? All right, sure. Let's get a little perfectionist about it. Omen's really good at controlling A because he can like TP. I don't think we need C pressure this round because we have this heckin' tripwire. I think that tripwire is enough. We'd have to updraft over it or something, which we would hear as we go with the team mid like this. So I'd probably have Omen contest A here. Vice versa. I don't know the trip for A, right? It's probably like just this. You can trip here and Omen can contest C with like a smoke top C. So usually Omen's the one playing the slow contest role. The exception is if our team's like doing a C split or an A split, and B is like what we want to contest, then I think Cypher is really well fit for this. Like let's say they're going A, you trip C and you like play some slow mid lurk like this, your cam somewhere. This is pretty popular and common from the Sentinel. Your team always rushes all the sites and we all just die. If your team is always rushing like A or C, then the lurk becomes even more powerful if you can time it right. But also I promise you're over exaggerating how often your teams rush. I'm sure it's frequent, but they also get smoked and mollied off. Whoa, isn't that trip terrible? Wait, you're the Cypher main. Tell me why this trip isn't terrible. Why can't they just jump over this, Manny? Yeah, trip is if you're going A. That makes sense, but we're not. What are we doing? What are we doing? That trip sucks. They can jump over that. Yeah, our offense is planless, which is unacceptable on Haven. Listen. That's the only comment I've heard so far. Can you smoke top? And I'm gonna lurk. Nah. Look at your rank. It's green. This is gold comms, man. You know what the comms should be? It should be like, Omen, can you smoke top C long to deny information? And then let's try to util dump B to bait rotators off A and end A. Bam. That's an attempt at calling something. Here's another attempt. Yo, can we contact explode through garage to C? That's a call. This, can you smoke top? I'll lurk A lobby. What's the plan? Where are we trying to end? How are we trying to end on a site with one defender? These Omen smokes? Holy. So you see, the lack of plan is making these rounds ridiculously uncontrollable, right? You're flipping a goddamn coin. All right. If you check the timeline for this game right now, right after that raise kill, you know what it's going to look like? It's going to look like this. Those are the 4 enemies. And if we were playing Haven, we would have had somebody start here, walk up C, and we'd all rotate C. Like, I am so confident nobody's on C right now, right? We just got to pick out garage, and we're making tons of noise A. But we don't have anybody in position to capitalize off of that because we're not playing Haven. There's one of the A players. I predicted 2, though. Let's see. Where's the second one? He hiding? Yep, there they are. How did I know? How did I know there were 2 on A? Oh, and there's the third. He's already here. How did I know? How's this guy just know? And since there were 3 here, that means we know for sure that C or B only had 1. Oh, the last one's B. You know what that means? It was open. Look. It's so easy for me to show you that this is how Haven's played because I'm going to give you another example. And the pattern recognition receptors in your brain are going to fire. Watch this. All right. Picture this. You're playing Haven. You're defending, you start at A, okay? Peeked out, you don't see anything. There's some noise C long in garage, and your teammates are like, it's C. You just lost to his goddamn C hit, so you start rotating because you hate these goddamn teammates. One of them dies C, you're like, oh, great. You're coming C. You get like here, suddenly they're not pushing C yet. You're like, whoa, what the hell? Spike planted. You're like, oh, A retake again? That's happened to everybody here. Everybody here, this has happened to you. And isn't that the most annoying thing in the world on Haven? How come when I'm seeing you play offense, you're not trying to do that?
Maybe.
That's a lot of B players. Okay, so you know what I'm seeing? I mean, we're 7 rounds into the heckin' half. I'm seeing Omen anchors A or pushes out, kind of like Mello said he likes to do in chat because he's scarred from A retakes, right? Doesn't enjoy A retakes, so he doesn't leave A. But look at this. These C players don't give a fuck about C. They run B, they run A the moment there's any noise, right? Because there were just 3 on B. How did that happen? Seems to me like faking A and ending C is giga broken this game against the enemy team. The C players are fast rotators. The A players are anchors. So I would want to end C.
I think this is jumpable, no? Shouldn't be.
Yeah, the Omen is so onto you. That trip is so jumpable. And you said it shouldn't be? Not even close, man. Bro, you know the meta? A secured. Oh, there goes our A lurker. Shocker, shocker. Their omen is anchoring A. How could we have anticipated turn of events? We'll end an op A. Okay, okay. Timeline here would be fascinating. The way they're playing, like they still have 2A, tells me that somebody's walked up cubby or something. Like they're really cozy, knowing that you're not C. Oh, here's the C guy. Finally, yeah. See, that time the Neon didn't fast rotate off C, she fast flanked, and that's why they were so confident staying A, even though they'd seen a ton of you mid. Minigame lost. They've got 3C, and you have an op holding you. You've got no pop flashes, no smokes, Pepe hands, Pooge cry. So we choose to dry swing the op. I like that from your Sage. He's accepted her fate. I swear, this is why you don't see Ascendant players win 2v4s and such. They treat the round as over. Like, what's that Sage doing, man? I bet if it were like 5v5 and she knew there was an op there, she'd like jump spot or something. But because it's 2v4, her brain is just like, we lost already. Like, why don't you cage? Yeah, it's 4v1. So what?
Give me a corpse.
Throw the cage. Make the op have to worry that you can peek him from multiple angles. 1v4. 1v4, I'm mollied off. They know I'm garage. Okay? Watch. Very careful peeking. Good crosshair placement.
They're gonna push you too.
Use my recon. Careful peeking. Pre-firing. Not overexposing. I try to take my fight. I get lucky.
Last you heard him log.
Yeah, you heard him.
Hit 100, hit 100. You kind of gotta go fast. Nice.
The difference between like an Ascendant, an Immortal, or a Radiant, the higher up you get, the less we're willing to give up. This swing on the op you did without your cage, it's like you don't care. It's like you're like, yeah, I mean, it's 4v1 and there's only 15 seconds left.
Okay, let's fake A and go C, no?
Woo! Woo! It only took 8 rounds. Our fakers kind of all died faking A, which isn't the best. But look. Look. C was open. Eh? Imagine if we tried to play like this immediately.
Stay long.
Gee! Like, how come we save the strategy for our eco round? Is that a judge? No. Yeah, I don't know why we keep peeking this Heaven guy, man. Put yourself in the Heaven guy's shoes. We know he has an op, or at least he should. He's shooting at you with a Chamber Sheriff. What's this guy hoping for? He's hoping for somebody to peek him. Because if you stay tucked there and just fight his teammate, right? Like, look, you can even swing here a bit. Totally fine. That Heaven guy's crying if you just don't give him a fight. He's got to jump out. That's when you want to fight him. Not before. You don't want to give him that safe fight, which you did give him. Your Sage is already graffiti. You don't even have to comm to her. You just bait her. You just swing off her. You didn't even swing off her, though. You felt pressured, and you gave the Neon a 50, right? Like, we misplayed this. Because now that we swung her, our Sage can't trade that. All right, let's watch defense. So I'm guessing as a Cypher one trick, our defense is way too strong because our offense is terrible. I'm not going to lie. It was really bad.
One short. A lot short.
Gee!
Graffiti.
I was right.
Planting.
Our defense is cracked.
Planting. Flashing default now. He's blind.
One push CT, one.
One enemy remaining.
Last one. Lobby. That's nice.
Love that round. The way we played that round, like we're alone on A, but our util basically makes us able to hold it as if we're 2 people. So we can put 2 on the other sides. Okay, wait. I'm curious though. What happens here if they smoke you Heaven, break your trip, and plan A? You just play retake?
No.
You just play slow, use the cam? I'm down.
Just
No, I quite like this setup. The trick question, Manny. How did I know? How did I know his defense was super prepped? It's because his offense was poop, dude. Your offense was like bronze, dude. You're just following the team, coin flipping every round. So the only way you're getting to Ascendant is with really good defense setups. I'm curious, how good does Tracker with detecting round? How do we check his win rates on offense and defense? Is that a thing? Yeah, we win 5% more. Oh, you can't see. I want to like check each map. Look at this. Look at our Ascent. Oh my god, our Ascent offensive win rate is 30% and on defense it's like 60. Dude! Every map! Whoa! Whoa! Ooh! It's just the offense. It's just the offense. I knew it. I'm like looking at your defense setups. I'm like, holy crap. This guy knows what he's doing. You're neglecting your offensive half, my friend. Okay, well, that was troll as hell. I don't even think we need to give you defensive pointers. I think we need to really hone in on this offense. Like, you're even contesting map control now. Look at you go. What's up with this? Who is this guy? Look at this. Look at this. The enemy team's losing the minigame every round because we're just solo anchoring B. You got 2 on either side. Just lit. You're Ascendant 1. I cannot allow you to click enter on your keyboard and type strategies to your teammates. If you're serious about getting to Immortal, you have to press and hold the push to talk button. Or you have to stop playing a slow, calm, calculated role on offense, which I don't want you to do because your defense is so good, right? Okay, offense. We absolutely need to coordinate our offensive playbook. Every round was coin flip with no plan, except one. And I liked that round. So we need fakes. Contact explodes, rushes, fakes, you know, default, all sorts of things. We're just not doing anything. We're playing offense. It's like we're just waiting for defense. Like I'm watching you play offense. You're like, is it defense time yet? I bet you start on defense. You're like, pog, free win. We gotta, how do we call for these things? Pay attention to pacing of enemy rotations. Pay attention to who flanks / how often. Okay, these types of this type of data provides insight into what we should try to call, if that makes sense, right? There's no correct call, there's no wrong call, but there are good and bad calls. And as long as our call is, we're trying to base it off of information that we believe to be right, then you're chilling. You're chilling. So don't worry too much about making the correct call. Just worry about reasoning about the information that you've tried to gain to come up with some type of plan. We need a plan. That's all we're missing. Our offense sucks because we don't have plans and we're playing a role that's slow, right? Like Cypher is a slow role. He contests space and you're very effective at contesting that A space. And I bet you are at C as well. You just need to try to tell the homies, yo, can you like play a bit slower C, make noise? I'll take A, come with me. You know strats, you're just not communicating them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Submit. Thank you for the VOD.